Welcome to Chongqing's beach. I bet you didn't know we had one, huh?
You've reached the destination.
China is currently experiencing the worst drought on record. In addition to that, on August 24th, 2022, Chongqing, China, my city, decided to do mandatory testing for you know what. All 9 districts of the main city had to get tested in one day for the first time ever. We've never experienced this. So after I did my test, I decided to go find this. Someone sent me this picture on the left on Instagram, and I thought I could find that. The background in the photo looked really familiar. I live a few miles north of the river, so I rode line 6 of the subway down to the Grand Theater stop to begin my search there. 好的. The first thing I found was this man asking to take photos of me. He actually turned out to be pretty nice, and he took a bunch of pictures of me, which I later then asked him for, and I'm going to insert here. Wow, so flattering. 哎，你好，中国朋友们，听一下。Please ask your family to stop doing this to foreigners. We do not like it. 我是美国人。对。Yes, we know people are just curious, but it is very annoying, okay? I mean, how would you feel if every time you walked out of your home, someone yelled, 你看，中国人，哇，外国人，哇，老外，老外，你看。Then on top of that, they start lining up for photos with you for no reason at a tourist site where you're trying to see the same thing they came to see. It's exhausting, guys. It's truly exhausting. Okay, now that I got that out, I do want to say this gentleman was very kind. He was so concerned about me walking into the mud that used to be the river and getting my shoes dirty, but I really didn't care. I knew where I was coming. It's not a big deal. He continued to walk with me and talk with me for quite some time, kind of like the guy at the club that buys you a drink and then never leaves your side for the rest of the night. He meant well, though. And of course, we exchanged WeChat info. That's how I got those photos. So as I continued on my photo walk, some jet skiers appeared out of nowhere. This looks super fun, even though there is not a lot of water going on in this river right now. Hello. They've spotted me and they're telling me to come over here. 我听懂。他们叫你过去。哦，我知道，我不要。No， 我不要。我问你来，我打过照亮，我们打过向你交流一下英语过来，你来嘛，过来。This guy is trying to get me to get on a jet ski. No, not with this big old crowd, not with this audience. I'm not dressed appropriately. I'm already over here. Let's go see what this guy is talking about. He seems fun. 你叫什么名字？
我叫冯瑶。
冯瑶 Nice to meet you.
真的我听不懂英语。
好。
你怎么来这么远的国？怎么来这么远的城市啊
Yeah.
是不是免费？学校免费。
OK。
我们中国对美国好好吗？美国一天都打我们。
好。
我们合个影可以吗？
可以。可以。
来，我们合个影啊！我也合个影。来呀，我找到人上来。来，我找到相啊。我电话在哪？
At this point, I knew how the rest of this evening was going to go. This hobbyist photographer came over with a film camera and asked if he could take a picture of me, and then so did a bunch of other people. This guy was super nice though. He took pictures for everyone. He airdropped them to people with iPhones, and then he had a little gadget to send the other ones to people who have Huawei phones. I really need to start walking around with a WeChat pay code and charging, like dead ass. The other interesting thing about today was people weren't scared of me. People were not afraid of the foreigner for the first time in years. I mean, I don't know if it was because we all had to get tested today that everyone just felt safe. And also, if you know this spot, you have to be a local or you've been here before. So, people pretty much understood that I live here. Like, I'm a local. I exchanged WeChat info with the photographer guy too, and we actually chatted for quite some time. He's really nice. He is a grad student, hobbyist photography. He's studying to get a master's degree in chemistry, and he really wants to learn English. Of course, jet ski guy wanted a photo with your girl too, so he handed his life jacket to his buddy, and we got busy. Let me know in the comments, how much should I start charging for unforgettable moments like this?
好好好，哎，多方面取景。
我这个开心一点，我这给你唱了，我唱给你。
好，
我
我们有微信，明天英语老师的是。谢谢谢谢。你是老师啊？你说你在读书？老师，英语老师。
对。
下次我小孩英语可以。
Another happy customer. Okay, and with that, I'm off to hopefully get some sunset pictures. Bye bye.
来来，我。
还有吗？你是给我吗？
No matter where you go in China, you will always find someone selling something. This man is walking through what used to be the river selling bingfen, which is ice jelly, a Sichuan province specialty. People serve it all the time in the summer to cool down from these extremely hot temperatures. It is well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit right now, even though the sun is going down. We are in the middle of the worst heat wave in over 6 decades. I never had bingfen before, but my friend Elise Lightyear told me all about it. So stay tuned to see if I finally tried it here. You guys, look at the water level marker. This is insane. 2 years ago at this exact same time, this whole situation was flooded. Parts of the city were only accessible by boat. And people say climate change isn't real. In addition to the mass testing, the droughts, the heat wave, we also have an energy crisis going on due to the heat wave. So all of the lights that are displayed at night normally are off. Buildings have to conserve AC as well as electricity. So a lot of places have turned off their escalators and elevators. This photo was taken just 3 weeks ago with all of the lights on behind me. Here's the same location, Hongyedong, right there, completely dark. I haven't eaten or drank any water in hours, like the true goofball I am. So I think I'm gonna get some bingfen out of this dirty contraption. 对。我的手机好热，这个叫呢？那个多少钱
8元。
？8。
你们是哪个国家？我说。
美国。
啊？
美国。
美国。
哎。
好，慢慢的来。
好，谢谢。Got some bingfen here, which just tastes like molasses. And my little plastic spoon just fell in here. What are germs anyway? What is COVID on a day that we had mass testing in the city, huh? Shout out to CQ's finest. When they pulled up on the scene, my American PTSD kicked in and I thought they were going to make everybody leave, arrest us, take our pictures. I don't know. I'm American. But they didn't do anything. They just played a loudspeaker on repeat that said, "Be careful." That's it. And then they sat on their cell phones in case anyone needed help. This is so pretty to me. This little walkway with these overgrown shrubs walking up into what would be the beautiful lights of Raffles. What would be the beautiful display on the Chongqing Opera House. But we're in an energy crisis. Those trees are still lit though. But check this out. Clearly there's a barricade here. But this is Chongqing, baby. We do not care. Knock over the barricades. Make a way when there is no way. That's the Chongqing way, baby. We don't care about a no swimming sign. We don't care about that. Swim if you want to. Jet ski if you want to. Do whatever you want to. It's the Chongqing way. Oh, please tell me you have some water. I don't want any more Bing Fan. It tastes like molasses. It just tastes like watery molasses. Bing Fan, Bing Fan. Oh, I see water though.
水果冰粉2箱。
你有 Hello 有水吗？我不要冰粉，不要冰粉，我要水。
要水。会中文吗？
可以。
在冰里放点水。3块钱。卫生纸。放点水，再冰放点水啊。不是在中纬。你们那边有这里热吗？
什么？
你们那里有这里热吗？
我就在这里。
就在这里做吗？
对，这里右北。谢谢。
不是，好的，拜拜。
拜拜。
中文说挺好啊。
谢谢。What? We're at the end of the video? Where are the Buddha carvings? 加油。It turns out I never would have found them because I was way too far south. It wasn't until I saw this video from CNN that I noticed that bridge in the background. I passed it on my way back from a trip 4 days ago. That's why it looked familiar. Not this bridge. It was this one. According to the location on the video I shot from the train, this is the Tai Hong Chongjiang Bridge, which I didn't know anything about until I shot this video. That's why I took the video in the first place. So apparently I did see these Buddhas I was looking for. I just didn't know it. Speaking of trips, I implore you to hit that subscribe button because your girl has been outside, and I have lots of things to show you. See you at the next destination.